Good morning, guys. How you doing? I hope you're having
Morning Kingdom.
Great morning, ready to take on the weekend.
Morning Kingdom.
And in case you just joined us, it's Mars versus Venus. We're in the middle of a hot topic this morning. Infidelity. As a guy, I was in an emotional, abusive relationship, and we had a young son. After a while, the stayed for the kids gets old. I started hoarding like a prostitute because I just could not do it anymore. So I understand the female caller. It works both ways, although it might not be right in the eyes of society. Being in an abusive relationship is a sad situation. So whenever a person finds the strength and confidence to move on, we must applaud them and be thankful, because many persons get out by way of coffin, says Vincent in the house. Oh, sorry. The thing fall out. Some volume.
Raw. I do not know why these people are trying to make it seem as though they are so perfect. I want to believe, if we are honest enough within ourselves, we have all cheated once or twice in our lifetime. I think everybody has done it at least once. And at some point in time, you mature or you grow to realize, well, all right, this is not what you want for yourself no more. You don't want to be this kind of person anymore, and you change. But why people are trying to cast us aspersions as to do, oh, I am so holy, saint, and that I have never done it. Whether you have done it at 16, at 25, at 30, at 40, at 65, even at 70, we are all going to do it at some point in time in our lives, or have done it already.
All they just say, oh, all the independent woman does emasculate man. I'm trying to treat you like a man and leave the manly things around the house for you to do. So if I'm telling you 3-4 times to change the light bulb, change the light bulb, don't let me call raw. And secondly, if you start off giving me filet mignon and taking me to 5-star restaurants, and then as soon as you get comfortable and you get in, you drop your standards, and it's like regular beef stew and some corned beef and dumpling. No, you're looking for the horn, you're looking for the big H.
Wow.
This tastes real good, bro.
You petty boy. So because I can't afford to give you aioli, and I could only come down to Royal Castle, you go horn me, eh?
Beef and dumplings is real good, bro.
You hearing what she's saying there, right?
Real.
No aioli is horn.
Yeah, I neighbor for you. Neighbor for you.
So is this a bishop's thing? Are you all saying that if you're not gifted with
What she
aioli,
is saying is that
Royal Castle not good enough for you all? That's
that
what you're
is not
saying.
what she's saying.
One neighbor now say they cover die why all them bishops girl have no man.
Red man.
Facts! Not me, not the last time I opened my mouth at that man thing. And bishops, I get a pre-action protocol and I good.
Shelly said she's 37 and she's never cheated.
Shelly, where you from?
On in breakfast party. Right out of a long line, it said that they use the pay for that.
They was in a long line since I have to use the pay phone. Hey, don't kill me now. Don't kill me now. You know, look, I want somebody, hey, is anybody working TSTT/B Mobile or wherever? You know them long time phone outside? I want to get one.
Booth.
As an ornament to play.
Good morning, Joel. No man walking the face of the earth is perfect. Infidelity is a sin. It cannot be justified. Sin is sin.
Sin is sin.
Yeah, I wanted one for homeboy. As a little decoration, I always wanted that. But I can't pay for it, I wait free. Who got the link?
Do you think we are, when they bring God into this and the Bible and stuff, and do you think God is as judgmental as we are?
If God was to be judgmental, we'd be all dead.
We
Innit?
all none of we going to heaven, you know.
Nah, George can't. I mean, George. God.
George.
I call any man George.
Because we are so
call him any tight. I call
judgmental.
any man George. God can't be judgmental like that.
Of course not.
Judgmental,
when
not
he
God.
says things like first sinner, let the foot with who is without stone, without sin throw the first stone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things like that. You know, we only see those kind of things, but I think as humans we are so judgmental.
Society causes that because of, let me tell you, all that is part and parcel of all different things. It's moving parts. It's racism, it's classism, it's religion.
All these isms.
It's all these isms, it's called that. All these isms, because people feel that you cut from a particular cloth, you have to function in a particular manner. And because she's cut from a different cloth, she's supposed, it's expected for her to do such and such, you understand? When that's not even the case. That's why I say religion does play a big role in things.
It's been us.
Jaiga, at the end of the day, the woman will do what they want to do. The altar is their own. So whoever they feel fit to kneel down and pray at the altar, let them go ahead and let them kneel down and pray and confess their sins.
Yeah, but back to the lady, right? She said she was in a relationship until the children and them get the education and they went off and stuff. So it's on that 10, so about
Again.
they just say 8-10 years, right? That man had to really not be paying attention to that woman to know that
She
going
said
on
it
for
was,
that length of time.
it was
man.
abusive and emotionally and
He
physically.
definitely was engaged in no kind of not.
That's some men, it has some men that's their religion is routine, you know. Where they will function fine with their routine, you know, once they see it as, you know, she must just leave him, continue cooking, continue doing whatever.
Notice nothing.
So he not really taking it on.
I want to say good morning to the 004 batch, the Air Guard crew. They're on their way to Point Fortin for the Borrow Day Parade this weekend. Lyndon says, we all cheated, so if you say you've never...
The woman says she's 37 and never, Nikki.
Never cheat.
Who's Lyndon to say?
But then some people will go to their cheat and go to their grave, says Lyndon. Morning, King Frederick. Thanks for being here.
Morning, Ojo. I want to ask a question. I'll ever listen to Nebula 868 Temptation. That's a serious song, and I also manners think out here. Right? Temptation. And I was happening, I was supposed to meant to go out and do what I do. Yeah, so because of temptation, but you don't know how to fight it too. If you can't fight it, you end up in it.
Shouldn't be married.
Yeah, son. Simple as that.
You shouldn't be in a relationship because there are many men who cannot be monogamous, right? But again, they feel that they need to be married and have children, etc., etc. But knowing to themselves,
Because in the eyes of other people, that's the right thing to do.
right? Society too, but knowing to themselves, they're saying I do, but the back of their mind is they like this is just for show, this just for family. They had the two women on the side already. That's the way.
I always say if I was placed in a situation like that where the thing about to bust up, I'll let you know. Here what? Is it still considered horny if I'm telling you that I'm going and meet Stacy? I'm going and meet Stacy because I'm asking you to do this thing for me for the longest while. You ain't doing it.
I find you really talking about that, boy.
Morning. Here we are, right? They say a horn is a horn.
If you take it on,
I let you know, Jaiga, up front.
I was stating, long story short, men and women place themselves in compromising position, hence the reason horn. When you're done in the situation already, where you go? Boy, I done here already, so I don't horn.
oh, you're done. They are ready, so you can't turn back then.
Morning, Ojo. I feel like when you're cheating and thing and you're horny and all them thing is wanting to have your cake and eat it too, plain and simple.
Really?
It's nothing like emotional this and emotional that, because at the end of the day you're still going back to that man and you're still going back to that woman. Yeah, son. So if you're that unhappy and you had a horn, it's better you leave and done. Yeah, son, but you want to have your cake and eat it too, so you go home and then you go back, then you go home again and then you go back.
That's a good point, you know, that you stay with the person you're with. So, you know, morning to the Defense Force Steel Orchestra, best band in the world. Special morning to the drummers, Harrison, Jack, Lois, Anderson.
Oh, Defense Force.
Yeah. Morning, Mary. Infidelity is not a sin. Adultery is. Different things. And if all sin is sin, I hope he is not doing adult things unless he's married. Many people, male and female, cheat. But one has to examine if monogamy is really for you. You can stay single and play the field, and you can have polygamy relationships, and you can have open relationships. There's so many options for those who do not feel a need for monogamy. Infidelity will reduce if people are honest with themselves.
That's why I'm not telling you, religion have plenty to do with it, because look at that,
and
right?
Society,
they
you
say
have
that
to be
it's
married.
a sin to have sex before marriage, right? That's what they taught us for years,
right.
according to the book. But before religion, what were they doing? Right? So who it is, was it God or man that decided that, hey, no rudeness until they get married?
Well,
Who made that decision?
Well, there are many men that wrote the Bible years and years after God was on Jesus walked the earth. So there are always those that question the Bible and what's in
what was the man's modus operandi to even put in that clause? Because I had to call it a clause.
Well, in those days was little old men who thought a certain way, and that's how they saw the world.
No, you know what it was? It was one of them who had like a girl in the village. Used to go and jam, and she started jam down the road too. And she find nobody mustn't jam my girl. So here what? I go and married, and from now on, you cannot jam until you're married. That's what went on. That's exactly what went on.
Date and like beautiful women and stuff. I was never a person to be horn. I used to be real faithful. I was real faithful. Get horn left, right, and center. But you know, when you realize what's happening and you get older and more mature, you sort of get a hint of reality. You say, what? And it just happened that I just tied a horn and I was horning. I just thought I was just liking much people I could like. And
I feel
there was so much love to go around. But at the end of the day,
bro,
I was on it.
Okay, bro.
Breakfast party, good morning.
All right, bro. Okay, bro.
Come from
Okay, bro.
Then as another member of the Sideman Association, I came into a situation where my ex cheated 6 times, right? I take my horn and I go on. Small thing. But now, I see a married woman. She had cheated on her husband in the past, before me. And they came to a conclusion that it is best to have a open thing going on, and she could have a boyfriend who just happens to be myself. So what
these
about
men? These men are really the proudest morning, boy. Is whoever doing the horning fault, because at the end of the day, you know you're married to somebody, you're not single anymore. Whatever nasty thing you want to do, then and you're not getting, you better get on the road real quick. If not, it's your fault for picking them. Live with it. And haywire is right. Well, you're too greedy. Morning, Lily. Pick up to my brethren, Rudy, Dean from Brooklyn.
Whoa.
I will be seeing you Sunday. Everyone has cheated in their life, and the main reason is because they are not getting something at home. It could be the simplest thing, like a significant other not cooking or cleaning. Morning, Junior. Jaiga, you're on the right track. Everything in the Bible was written by man for its own benefit. The lady who's 37 says she's never cheated. I think that her perception of cheating may be flawed. I'm not saying that, yes, she has cheated, but many people have their own conceptions of what cheating actually is. Physically cheating on someone, yeah, hands down, you're wrong. Some people do things in a relationship and think that it may not be considered as cheating. Example, deleting a chat off your phone so that your partner will not see it may be considered in some relationships cheating. Some people sensitive like that. Thanks for your opinion.
Hey, I was young and innocent, never horn until I got my first horn. I was introduced to the world of infidelity by being the recipient of a good horn. When you're young and impressionable, that is hot.
It was hot. Like he get to
I can make that same argument.
Yeah. What?
That same argument you just made. I can make that same
getting
argument.
horn made you horn.
I was as a young man coming up, I was thought that you do the right thing by a woman, by a female. You do the right thing. You understand? If you have a piece of bread, you break bread and make sure half of the bread is bigger than yours, because you know it is such substance and sustenance. You understand? If I'm drinking a juice, I make sure that you get 2 gulps and I take a sip. Right? I was thought that was the right approach until years passed and I found out that these girls just like real bread.
She read on your bread.
And they like real juice and real moby and thing now, yeah. So I can understand what the young man is saying, Nicole. I could relate. I can't relate to that. I could relate.
I get horn, I never horn. I get plenty on.
But you never horn.
You call it one horn changer, two horn changer.
Jaiga, great point, boy. Great point, Jaiga. That is true talk. She jamming all over the place.
No, you're talking about the man who write that clause.
Right.
I telling you,
I'm
you could tell me
enough,
what.
never cheated.
You could tell me what he was with. What's that woman name back in the days? Isabel. He was with Isabel, and Isabel was real best. And Isabel didn't know, because in those days it had no barriers or boundaries or no, you know. So Isabel went by Harry.
All right.
And then realized that Ezekiel, cool Ezekiel, she here.
That Ezel cousin?
Ezekiel, she was by Ezekiel Monday. Right? Went by Harry Wednesday. Ezekiel find Isabella, what's going on? Isabella, how could you go? What do you mean? But what you do with me, I just went and show him. Because, you know, they don't not understanding. So he wrote, it is wrong for Isabella to go anywhere else.
All right. Honestly, I think sometimes a good horn is needed, but to put things into perspective, it will make people understand what they have and how to deal with your partner to make a successful relationship. Getting horn should make you horn. Two wrongs cannot make a right. I love Jaiga breakdown. You would, Tracy.
Listen, when you're young and you're really in love and you get a horn, so you see the horn going in front of you, know, and you're going back home. And you know, you ain't saying nothing, but you see them making out, hand up skirt, all kind of thing. And you come back home, don't worry about that. You know, I love you. You know, you're the one for me. Next night, it's porn again again. And you continue and go like, wait now. But you're in love. You're in love. You understand? Hey, those were the days.
Those were the days.
Jaiga, you ain't talk there, you know, Jaiga, you preach. You touch me with that expose there. You explain them. Jaiga, them don't understand why you to buy KFC, you're young for a girl. You're young, so you have to save up plenty to buy it. And just see a next man eating your KFC. A taxi man too, and you can't do nothing about it. You can't look for fight.
What you stopping for?
Personal things that are covered at taxi. You want to hear about the taxi?
I won't hear what
You can't look for fight. You just devastated all over.
You reliving this man taught you.
You can't do nothing about that. The man eating your KFC in front of you.
You can't do nothing.
Thought you was in love. You love this girl. And that man just eating your KFC.
You can't do nothing, brother. You can't do nothing.
I grew up knowing that it was only men who cheated, but now the amount of married women who cheat on a regular like is nothing. Go home and perform their homely duties and new times. I'm married 18 years now to my wife. Then she walked out with my son last year. I'm not sure if she's horning, but the fact is I'm in the military, travel all over never took a lap dance, but now I'm separated, not going out with any woman because I'm from God and in my mind, we still married. Poor fella.
Taking lap dance.
Taking lap dance, boy.
That's the same thing as you married, right? Let's say you're married 8 years. Your spouse come and get sick, Nikki. Pass away. Dies.
Say the next man song depressed.
Right? And your spouse dies. All right? Society believes, remember we had this discussion that you should have a thing. You should grieve.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Well, people grieve in different ways. You can't tell somebody how to grieve.
Exactly. So you can't tell somebody how to the jam.
But who messaging just now? We embarked on secondary.
Let's stop. You want to say so you went back to secondary, me and you went to the same thing. All them taxi man and everybody. So Men, what they're saying is men when bad are secondary. Used to buy KFC and the taxi men used to eat all their chicken. That's what they're saying.
That's the problem these days. Everything is because you do I go do back, you do I go do back. If it is I horn you, you don't horn me back, be a leader, not a follower.
Wow.
You're true to yourself.
Yeah, be a leader, not a follower.
Wow.
Seriously, I want to break you.
Morning, Ojo. Boy, I get horn from a midget.
Nah.
When I get a horn from that midget, I couldn't believe it.
It was a half horn?
I is 6'2". So no, I cannot be with a woman who don't have a man. You have to have a man, and then I go in after you. And the shorter the man is, no self I want.
Daddy, you
that one song straight from St. Anne's. That one straight from St. Anne's.
Now he traumatized.
A midget have heat up there, you know.
Ojo. Jaiga Ramanu, that's what the man, they song like Chevlin, but Luton. Yeah,
Lou, but you walk out and you can't take a lap dance and come on.
Growing up, I always believed in the sanctity of marriage, but as I got older and myself being what women consider to be a soft man, I learned quick is either you're a shark or a fish.
Wow.
I've never met a woman yet who don't horn, never so accept my role as an outside man. It's a full-time job that pays well. He is comfortable on the outside. He ain't looking for nobody wife.
Nikki, Jaiga, morning again. Only let me make get pot, but I will get taxi and 4 ladies in the car. And all of them said, man, they started. So hear me, not all hear them drive up. And they put me out my car. Only back around.
Only pay the money, you ain't your there.
Only that pay the man, that's what they pay the man. The man working. Yeah, his family to take care.
Back is not being a follower. It's balancing the scales. The universe has to right itself.
Yes, Professor. Yes, Professor.
Wow.
Yes, Commissioners are crazy kind of morning.
Say, Dan, you 6'2"? Dan, you 6'2"? That's the advantage of it. Well, they take a half horn or quarter horn, you might just try to cool it in.
Well, I read, I do before it was done to me. I did before it was done to me. Everyone get, no matter how good the relationship. Lord. But he cheated on me many times and have kids, yet I'm still trying to try with him. Real issues out there this morning.
We ask us a simple question, who is to blame? They realize all they blaming nobody. Everybody just going off course. Everybody just want to jam.
All right, let's hear Christian before we go.
Hi, good morning, Nikki. This is Christine from Yarrow. Hey, this morning is crazy. You all have a blessed and safe weekend.
Thank you, you too, Kristen.
Horn, right? They horn and okay, you catch them a couple of times and now they still like talking. I have a question. Is when you're still engaging in conversations and talking to folks like females or men outside of your relationship, is that considered cheating? Is that considered horning? Because it could lead to more.
Well, yeah, if you're talking with a tone, you know, like it's like going fishing, you're throwing out bait.
Never horn online.
Yeah.
When I say tone, aggression.
No. Yeah.
Stern.
No.
Standoffish.
You're going in with bait. You're trying to get in, so your tone is going to be all sweet and sexy and nice guy or bad guy, whichever one you're looking for. Infidelity in a relationship stems from when one doesn't live up to your expectation of them. We put too many high expectations on others without getting their permission first. Morning, Junior.
Oh, morning, we're going to take a song. Jam. Jam. All of we just want to jam. Jam.
That is a patient. Yeah, that's another patient call. Yep. I play Padinsky horn. Oh, yeah. Kamisha, you like you want to go there too. Let me hear Grantee.
Yeah, let's see that first small. I give my heart to and KFC and the nice little ring on the sweetie and them kind of thing, but she is the one I blame it by the
Yeah, Grantee, get it off your chest. I want to hear flick after flick by Lava. Song perfect for the topic. I horning first. Me ain't waiting for my woman to horn me and have me depressed. Take in front. Lord, so why will you even going in a relationship?
Watch now. I feel all they should have a panel when all they go in this runaway tour, you know, in between time when all they changing sets and things for performances. All they should have a little panel because Jesus Christ, boy.
Man, see a panel, you know. If we had more time, guys, there's so many things we want to do. We'd like to have a meet and greet. And
Yo, man and woman horn, because it's human nature. We living in sin. We born in sin. You understand? And man write the Bible, but it's God inspired. But the Bible these days is rewritten. If you want to get the original Bible, this is King James 16:11. That's our next talk.
Yeah, that's our next talk. Listen, let's be real. To me, it sounds like someone in that radio station have to talk how they talking with in order to save their own relationship. Us? You will go through a straying point until you find what you're really looking for. Okay. This is not personal. You obviously just joined this radio station because every Friday morning we do topics.
That woman could see what she reading, boy. That woman reading, boy.
Oh,
talking about?
Oh, Lost. Yes, it was a hot morning this morning. Leon says, these kind of confessions are crazy this morning. We thank everyone for sharing with us. We never take it for granted. Huh?
Good morning, breakfast party. Hey, somebody call that woman and ask she what she husband do there. Because it has somebody I want to leave, eh? So I want to know what you do. I just asking for somebody else. It wasn't for me. Sorry.
Wow.
He want to leave. He want to leave. Pro tip for the men. If you horn, your girlfriend will be too busy trying to investigate who the outside woman is to be able to horn you. These professors that we have here. Oh God, they call it Kibisha. Stop calling song for Raw. Yeah, Jaiga, we meeting and greeting, a fat and horning right through it on May 6th.
Wow, how do you show that?
Did. Right. I have a homeboy right now living with his girl, and she brought her male cousin to live with them, coming to find out that it's not her cousin, but he thinks it is. I'm praying for him.
You're real dotish. In who house? That had to be her place, though. Had to be, yeah. If it's her house, he can't question it.
But still.
That's the problem. No, he cannot say nothing, Rudy. If you go by a girl to stay, you stay in your things at her, and she tell you, hey, babe.
I ain't doing that.
I'm just telling you, that when men putting themselves in that position, and she say, babe, here what's going on? My cousin from out of town, he's going through something and he needs to come here. Okay. It doesn't matter, he's staying in the guest room. But he coming to stay. What you going and say? He can't come here? That's not your place. You have to shut up.
I'm a cousin.
Yeah.
You have to shut up. And you cannot carry nobody there neither because that is not your place.
That's what she tell you, that the cousin.
You cannot do nothing. You cannot do nothing.
We say impress him. We say impress him.
I'm telling you, you cannot do nothing.
It's me again, he's 6'2", man. Nikki, if you get horn from Lily, you might understand that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know she had it back. If you get horn from Rachel, you can't understand that because it might be a little flatter than yours.
That boy, what are we reaching there?
If I get horn from she. Let me just say that I'm a peaceful person.
Oh, God.
The man said, nice, he house.
Is he house? Nah, that can't be he place, man.
Chopping,
that is not he place. And no way that is he place. No way, no
That's
way, no way.
That's Winston in New York. Leon, what you laughing at? Morning, Elliot. It's he house. It have tripping, man. So, you know, it's...
Thank God my wife is American of Jamaican descent and she does not understand a single thing that is transpiring right now.
Yeah, my brother. Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. I know exactly what you're saying. Congratulations to you. Because trust and believe. You know what I just get.
What you trying to do with this sour breads?
Hello, good morning. This is the St. Anne's Medical Hospital. We would like to apologize for all disturbances to your program from our patients. please accept our apologies. Thank you.
Thank you. He sounded like a legitimate
patient to call him.
Really sounded like a doctor. That's what you're doing, boy.
We have the best listeners.
All right.